Let's talk about workplace communication. There are lots of ways to communicate. It's how we share ideas and convey messages so that we can get things done. But not all communication is the same. And to succeed in the workplace, you need to understand and be able to use specific types of workplace communication. Communication in the workplace is usually quite formal. You'll need to be clear and respectful when you're dealing with your colleagues and customers, and it's important to use the right kind of communication for the place where you are working. There are lots of different kinds of workplaces. Some require you to be very formal and use professional language, but other workplaces are more relaxed. You need to tailor your communication to suit where you are. There are a few key types of workplace communication. At work, you'll communicate verbally in person and on the phone or via Zoom, so be clear and try not to waffle. Listen as much as you talk, and pay attention to the person you're speaking to, so that you can check if you've gotten the message across. You'll also need to write emails, letters, reports, quotes, and contracts. So work on your spelling and grammar, because errors at work can make you look unprofessional. If you'd like to work on your communication skills, there are a couple of things you can do. Tip number 1 is to pay attention to the feedback you get about your communication from your teachers. You'll get feedback in all your subjects, not just English. So look for frequent problems, such as advice to proofread your work, or suggestions to slow down your speaking and presentations. Tip number 2 is to learn how to listen. This means you need to read body language and be aware of your own, and leave space for others to have their say. Ask questions if you don't understand, and always be polite. Tip number 3 is to practice when you can. Make sure your emails are professional. Create a signature block and check your spelling before you press send. Write thank you letters and jump up opportunities to present, both in person and online. It'll help you get more comfortable when you need to do those things at work. Communication is a skill we can all work on, and you don't need to enroll in a course or pay a tutor to improve. Think about the kind of communicator you want to be, and practice when you can, so you'll be ready for the workplace.